www.oghuskyradio.com, broadcasting live from the east side of Los Angeles, worldwide, on some Southern Soul. Facebook, Southern Soul Spinners. Facebook, Soulera5150. 5150 is spelled out. Soulera5150. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me today.
No, thank you for blessing us with some vinyl. All vinyl, right?
Yeah, it's just a few favorites of mine.
What are some of the favorites that we heard?
Well, you heard the Santagons, Lovers of Friends. That's like, oh my God. Actually, that used to be Earth, Wind, and Fire when they first started.
Yeah, we're getting educated too and shit. Huh?
I'm getting ready to school you.
We're so much to talk about. Let's start with what's one of the first records you bought?
The first one I bought that was a big deal for me because at that time I paid $50 for it. And I was like, oh, hell no, I'm not going to spend $50 on a record. Well, anyways, it's called Wonderful to Be Loved. And that's by Ice Cold Love. It's a really nice cut.
When did you get that?
I think I got that one in 09.
In 09.
Yes, in 2009.
Let's keep, I mean, these aren't the typical, we going to fall for that shit. There has to be some other records before 2009.
Oh, well, yeah. Like we in our culture, we were all brought up to listen to Art LeBeau and Huggy Boy. Huggy Boy was a shit, by the way.
Oh,
but, we were all programmed to listen to the same stuff all the time. And what happened was there was just so much rare soul out there that was never discovered. You know what I mean? It was basement bullshit where everybody, it was always, it didn't hit mainstream. Let's just put it that way.
But from that, it came from everywhere or like
everywhere, every state. My favorite state for the rare soul is Ohio.
Yeah.
Now them cats out there, they came out with some brilliant stuff, And it varies. I mean, you got Virginia soul, you have just various souls from all over our country.
How do you school yourself on it? Like, how do you know like what's good, what's bad? Is it just by ear or is it?
It's by ear. I don't spend a dime unless it moves me. I mean, if I'm gonna drop $1,000 on a record, or 500 or 300.
Which you
yes,
have.
I have. I've dropped 14 on one record. I've dropped 8. I've dropped 5.
Okay,
I've dropped $5, and I'll tell you what, that $5 record, when I spin it at a show, people go crazy for it.
All right, what was the $1,500?
That was Gee How I Miss You by the Four Jades on Sin Town.
Okay, why is that record worth so much?
Because it's rare, extremely. It doesn't show up. It doesn't pop up on your eBay. It doesn't pop up rarely. There's a few good collectors out there that own that one. So there's a lot of us out there.
What makes a record rare? How does it become rare? If it mass production and
you got to see mass production. They didn't come out with thousands copies
so
or
what are we looking
20,000. We're not talking about Angel Baby came out with 50 million copies, which you could buy for $5 now today. To where the records that all of us collectors from all over the country, all over the world, we're talking British collectors, we're talking German collectors, Italian, Greeks. I mean, I bought records from Athens.
Okay, we're going to get into the international thing, but before that, we're going to cheat right now. What are some record labels that we could look up? Will that help? Does that help if we know a certain record label to look up? To look for vinyl?
You know what? It all depends.
Yeah.
I mean, all of us collectors are different. We all have our different genres, our different styles. Me, I go for really, really straight, sweet soul. What you heard tonight.
Yeah.
I go for the stuff that's not too obscure, but what hits the soul. You gotta find a record, and it's not labels. It really isn't.
Not, then. Okay.
Because there's so many labels out there. It's mass. It's vast. That's how I collect. I collect by, if I hear a song and it just I could be 2 seconds into that song, not even hearing the lyrics, and I gotta have it.
Locally in the LA area, what are some of the places you like to frequent?
As far as what? To buy records? Well, you know what? Our stuff isn't out here.
Why isn't it out here?
It
Why?
isn't out here. I mean,
And
you got really good record shops. I mean, personally, I like Jungle Record because I love Andy. Peace, Andy. But you know what I mean? I just go to him because he'll sometimes pull me in the back and say, hey, I got some stuff in the back. I'll be VIP little record player, and he'll let me go to town on that. You know, but it's like we don't find all the rare. No. We have to do it internet. We have to, get a hold of email our Brit friends or whoever you're contact with.
Let's get into that because we were talking about that earlier. How did the Brits fucking have a hold on this United States soul? Like, how?
They came out here for vacation. And they did. They would come over here and wipe us out. Now we're buying it all back.
Understand that.
Hey, Capone, at what? 100 times more? 100 times more. Yeah.
So understand that is it supply and demand, or is it they just knew they were getting some dope shit?
No, it wasn't. But see, the thing is now that we got so many of these collectors that are jumping on the bandwagon, and they all want the same shit we do. You see what I'm saying?
So is the bandwagon?
So we got to fight all them motherfuckers because we have to fight them on eBay. So it's bottom line,
So the bandwagon good or bad?
No, the bandwagon's it's great. Well, no, it's not great because they're taking all our shit. We don't like it. They need to stop.
So, let's make rules right now then. So what year did they have to start collecting vinyl? And we'll make a cutoff point. If they were collecting vinyl before 2005, 2000?
You know what? You got a lot of great collectors. And there was a couple dudes out here in L.A., as a matter of fact, that put out the Lost Soul. Okay, we got the Lost Soul, the underground. I mean, that's where it started. That's what caught my ear in the early 90s, the mid 90s. You know what I mean? I was like, wait a minute. I'm listening to certain oldie stations, which are playing the same damn thing over and over. I can sing that shit backwards, dog. But now that everything has been popped up from these other dudes from LA, and it's like, man, it's just like a whole vast. I mean, I'm serious. It's a lot of shit out there.
How many records do you have?
I can't even count them.
No.
I ain't got all day to sit there and count them.
45s, LPs?
All, mainly a lot of 7 inches, and then also the LPs. Yes.
Why is a 7-inch or a 45 worth more than an LP if you're looking to get the song?
Because it's just that exact song you want. I collect the 7 inches,
Yeah.
That's me. That's all I like. But I do have a lot of LPs. But
how about as far as like bootleg? How do you know if they're bootlegged or not?
Well, we do. I mean, we know. I mean, a lot of us here are collectors too as well. There's a lot of guys here. There's a lot of there's reissues, as we all know. They reissue a record, which a lot of us will be like, I ain't touching that. Because as a collector, we spin this. We're not freaking DJs, dog. We're not DJs. Let me make that clear. I'm not a DJ. I am a collector. All I do is collect, but I like to share this stuff. I want people to hear it. People to know that there is an array of music out there. And what hip-hop is doing now is they're taking the beats off of our music. And it's nice. I like it. Yeah. I like it.
Is there any records that you will you play that $1,500 record somewhere if you're hired to do a gig, or do you
well, you know what the thing is? See, when we do gigs, like we've been to Chicago, we've done Vegas. What the thing is, a lot of people don't know how much these records are worth, so it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? I could play a $5 record and have the crowd go bananas, but it doesn't matter. These people don't know. But if you're in a room full of collectors and you drop records and they're saying, "Oh shit, that bitch paid paid a $500 record." That's how it is. That's how it is. Yeah, basically.
Facebook Southern Soul Spinners, Soulera5150. Soulera5150 is spelled out. Who are the Soul Spinners? Is that your gang, or what is that?
There's a few of us.
Who are they?
Let me see. Number 1, Mero. We got Ruben Molina. I don't know if you know about him, but he is a historian, and he's into the Chicano soul. He's written a couple books. Let me see. I also have a good partner. His Josh Whitmore. Josh Whitmore is a white guy that lays that shit down, and everybody looks at him like who and what and how.
Yeah.
Great guy, really great guy. Last but not least, I have my Robert Galan. Robert Galano is a young collector that we had brought into the Southern Soul Spinners. Okay, he has the ear. I mean, it's just these young collectors. They're badass. It's just like they keep going. We also have George Miller Jr. Gangsta Soul Harmony CDs. You know, so it just goes on and on. We also have a lot of guest spinners that come in. I have guest spinners coming in from San Fernando. Got you, Jay and Beto and all them. Yeah, we do. There's other collectors that I'm going to feature because I'm on other internet radios. We have a permanent show.
What show is that?
That is dublab.com, and that is the second Monday of every month. So this month I'm having one of another collector, Angel Garcia, that's going to join me too as well. So I like to have like guests. He's going to, I'm trying to, bring out other ones. Also I have here tonight one of my good friends, Capone, which he also spins with me too.
Oh, wait, you don't even understand like the conversation just about records. You know what I mean?
It
like,
is.
People don't understand. Like,
they don't understand our lingo, and it's like everybody like that doesn't know the record scene. They'll sit and they'll hear all of us like, I don't know what the hell they're talking about. VG++. They don't have a clue.
We could catch you this Saturday. You got to get.
Yeah, we have a gig this Saturday. And we do this monthly. My partner, Ruben Molina, he's the one that throws out the big shows. I've had the honor of opening up for Barbara Mason. I mean, you name it. Oh, we had Lowrider Band. Those are the 4 originals of War. Yeah. Okay, we had Lee Oscar, Howard Scott. I mean, it just went on and on. So it's like my partner, he's the one that gets all these artists to come in. And it's amazing. I've opened up for Brenda Holloway. I mean, it's just, we do a lot of stuff. We do a lot of great stuff on this music.
Well, you have the gig at the VFW in the City of Industry this Saturday.
Yes, we do. It's right on Gale Avenue in Clark. We open up at 8 o'clock. All are welcome, free to get in. Come on out and just hear the sounds and what we do,
Thank you for, I know you get probably asked a lot to play records, you know what I mean, and share your collection, but thank you for the conversation. A lot of people don't understand it, and hopefully this will open up the eyes of people that are listening. You know what I mean?
You know what it is? It's all about people that love or say that they're very music-loving people. Keep an open ear, because there's a lot of genres out there that are freaking beautiful. I love them.
Besides the soul, do you collect any other?
I collect classic rock, Led Zeppelin. I mean, I love my classic rock. Oh, Metallica. I'm versatile.
All on vinyl.
Yeah. I love it all.
Do you ever play that?
No, you know what? We thought about that, playing like Led Zeppelin, all the classic rock. Having a small night doing that. Just for all those old rockers. That used to be into that.
All right, well, just pay me because I thought of it.
Okay. We had that idea first.
You heard it after you heard me say it. Facebook, Soulera5150 Southern Soul Spinners. Thank you for sharing with us. Any shout-outs before we get out?
Yeah, I want to throw a shout-out to everybody that's on Facebook right now that's tuned in. All my girls. I got Carla, JoJo, Maggie, Patty Cakes, Cheeks. I got all the girls out there. I also got my partners out there that are watching in. So, and they're all coming to our show this weekend. So we got a big show coming up, so we're real excited about that.
OGHuskyRadio.com. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you guys click on the other link where she's rocking the vinyl for y'all, 45. OG Husky Radio, DJ Top Rank Live. Stay posted.